Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast, and in this episode I'm recapping Creature Commandos Season 1, Episode 6, titled Priyatel, Skelet, which was released on the 2nd of January 2025, so we're starting to get into the swing of the 25 content at last. But as I mentioned in yesterday's episode, and other episodes actually, that Creature Commandos has been renewed for a Season 2, a second season. We don't know when that will be coming out, but I will be recapping that. Obviously, this is Episode 6, and we've got the finale, Episode 7, or the season finale, Episode 7, and then obviously Season 2 to follow at some point as well. But back to the episode, without further ado, here is my recap of Creature Commandos Season 1, Episode 6, titled Priyatel, Skelet. Someone throws themselves out the back of a van. This person is restrained and attached to a chair. Dr. Phosphorus gets out of a skip. We then have the title sequence. Alana discusses flags and intel with one of her security guards. Nina bumps into the bride. The bride accidentally threatens Nina with a gun. The bride and Nina hide from Elena's security guards. The bride threatens a woman with a gun. Nina believes the bride needs therapy. Alana's security guards storm their way into a building. One of the security guards is slapped. Nina suggests passing the time somehow. Flag is in a coma. Waller introduces herself to a doctor. Economos works out who delivered Flag to the hospital. Economos knows who Frankenstein is and his connection to the bride. Waller gives Economos an order. Frankenstein kills multiple people. Frankenstein believes that the bride killing Alana would be a mistake. Frankenstein threatens the pilot. Weasel is surrounded by wolves. Dr. Phosphorus hides from Elena's security guards. Dr. Phosphorus remembers his son. A conversation between Dr. Phosphorus and his wife is shown. Dr. Phosphorus reminds his wife what his experiment is attempting to achieve. Dr. Phosphorus' wife is killed. Dr. Phosphorus is forced to get framed for his wife's murder. Dr. Phosphorus encounters a girl. Weasel becomes friends with the wolves. Lost my place there. Found it now. Someone believes that the bride has no respect for herself or others. Dr. Phosphorus gets food for the girl to eat. Dr. Phosphorus yells at someone. Dr. Phosphorus is forced to operate a machine. The girl calls Dr. Phosphorus Skelet. Dr. Phosphorus becomes Dr. Phosphorus. Dr. Phosphorus' ex-boss is called Rupert Thorne. The woman meets a metahuman. Nina attacks this metahuman. The bride kills someone. The metahuman uses his powers. The bride fights this metahuman. The bride kills this metahuman. The bride shows the metahuman his heart. Weasel dreams about playing with Elena. Dr. Phosphorus yells at and burns someone. Dr. Phosphorus kills Rupert Thorne. A news report informs the public of Rupert's death. Dr. Phosphorus kills multiple other people. Dr. Phosphorus dictates to a group of men. Dr. Phosphorus dances. Batman appears. Dr. Phosphorus plays with a child. Dr. Phosphorus apologises to the child's parents. Waller talks to an unconscious Flag. Frankenstein pays someone, and Weasel, Dr. Phosphorus, the bride, and Nina reunite, which sets up the Season 1 finale, which obviously I'll be recapping in a future episode. But that is my recap of Creature Commandos Season 1, Episode 6, titled Priyatel, Skelet. So in tomorrow's episode, we're back over to the Traitors with Season 3, Episode 2. And if I am correct, which I am, will be 2 Traitors episodes in a row. That is kind of a rarity, because I've reviewed the first 5 episodes. Only 6 are out as of recording. When you're seeing them, all 12 will be in. Hopefully I've written them all. Yeah, so episodes 2 and 3 are together, but then there's a bit of a gap till 4, and then 4 and 5 there's quite a big gap. And I think it'll kind of return to normal after. That's just the way it is. That's just because I'm catching up on Big Finish trailers is kind of the main reason of the in-between bit. And similar thing with Neighbours, but that works slightly different because they're all a bit closer, and then there'll be a gap, and they'll come back closer again. But as I mentioned in not yesterday's episode, but the 2 episodes ago, there isn't individual episodes trailers for The Traitors UK like there is for something, say, like Creature Commandos. So without further ado, here is the Season 3 trailer for The Traitors UK.
New year. A chance to decide who you're going to be. Kinder. More honest. Or a cunning game player who will deceive their way to the top.
Hello!
Team Traitor.
We've tasted blood for the first time.
Or Team Faithful.
We need to find the traitor.
New year. Whole new game.
That was the trailer for The Traitors UK Season 3. I will just mention it because there's other versions, that's why I've mentioned UK. That's the reason. But back to this episode, let me know what you thought of Creature Commandos Season 1, Episode 6, Priyatel, Skelet. If you watched it, my review on both of those in the comments below, as well as anything else you want me to cover on the channel, such as any previews or recaps, and put some older stuff in there because in a future episode I will explain why I'm doing. I have mentioned it, but kind of new episodes will be the priority in writing and recording. They'll probably be dotted in all over the place. So yes, put those in the comments below as well, and remember you can also like, comment and subscribe. And that's it for this episode of the Everything Podcast. See you tomorrow for my recap of The Traitors UK Season 3 Episode 2. Goodbye.